A Bleacher Report article where it doesn't trash us? Guys, you know it's June when this happens, okay? Explain that it's June without explaining that it's June. Bleacher Report's like, alright, we're done with all the... They ran out of all the trash to say about us, so now they're kind of going, well, maybe we can say good things about the Bengals. Oh, I love this. I love this so much, guys. With that being said, the Bleacher Report posted an article, the most overlooked editions of the 2024 NFL season. If you can't tell by my demeanor, some of them at least, have two of our players on this, which I am surprised about. All right. Chicago Bears, number 1, Austin Booker, edge rusher. I'm going to guess they drafted this guy. Yeah, they drafted this guy. Don't really know much about Austin Booker. I mean, this is a typical type situation with Bleacher Report where they kind of just threw a player out of midair here. But this was a 5th-round pick from Minnesota, or he actually played 1 year at Minnesota, 1 year at Kansas. His first year at Minnesota didn't really do much of anything. He only played 6 games and he didn't put up much stats. His second year at Kansas, which is a Big 12 team, so he went from a Big 10 team to a Big 12 team. He did actually put up 8 sacks, 12 tackles for a loss, 56 total tackles. He did have 2 forced fumbles, which is actually pretty good, and 1 pass deflection. Okay, he was a 5th-round draft pick who played 2 years in college. Shout out to him, 5th-round draft pick. Thank you, Bleacher Report. All right, a player we actually know, Paris Campbell for the Philadelphia Eagles. So this is the old Colts receiver, if you don't remember Paris Campbell. He's the old Colts receiver. I think he also played on other teams. No, he played on the Giants last year, but he played for the Colts for 4 years, I believe. I believe he was drafted in 2019 or something. But anyway, though, is this really that big of a signing? I mean, the Eagles got A.J. Brown, they got Devonta Smith, right? They have a pretty good unit. And then outside of that, they also, I guess he is technically the 3rd receiver now. They also got Johnny Wilson in the 6th round. If you don't remember Johnny Wilson was like the 6'9", 7-foot tall guy in the last draft. And they also drafted a guy named Smith in the 5th round, the Eagles did. And they got Joseph Nada. They also picked up John Ross recently. Let's see how that works out for you guys. But, I mean, I guess, yeah. It could work out. He's a slot receiver pretty much. I don't know if this is an addition that I think anyone overlooked. I think people saw this addition and said, all right, cool. It's kind of like I don't want to disrespect him here. I don't want to say it's like a John Ross addition because John Ross isn't really an addition, I don't think. But I don't think this is something that people look at and say, oh, wow, this is crazy. I can't believe they signed this guy. I mean, it's cool. It's an awesome signing, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Denver Broncos taking this guy. So they drafted him in the 5th round. I mean, I feel like running backs, especially in the draft, after Chase Brown, I'm really learning this, by the way, because of Chase Brown. But also, Alvin Kamara was a 4th-round pick as well. But some of these running backs, when they get drafted late, man, they could be steals. They really can be steals. And you know why this guy is so overlooked? Because they took him, we're getting back Samaje Perine. No, we're not, but okay. 4, 3, okay, this is 4. Devonta Foreman. Are we just picking names out of our butts here? Cleveland picking up Devonta Foreman. I mean, yeah, it's a nice little change of pace guy with Nick Chubb. I'm not... Okay, so according to the roster... Hold up. According to the roster, Devonta Foreman right now is 2, 3. He's the 4th running back on their roster. Currently, their starting running back, obviously Nick Chubb, one of the best in the league. Jerome Ford is number 2. They got rid of Kareem Hunt, by the way, in case you didn't know. And then they also got Nyheim Hines from Buffalo. So this guy is going to be like a running back by committee behind Nick Chubb. I mean, yeah, I guess he could be good. He could be. It's possible. Willie Gay Jr., the Saints. Okay. The Saints getting a linebacker. Sorry. Anyway, okay. I don't think he's really that good. Hey, oh boy! This is an overlooked all-season signing that no one talks about. I agree with you. Actually, everyone hates on this signing for some reason, but yes. Zach Mott's going to be amazing. Spencer Rattler, I think this could be an overlooked signing. This was a draft who he could have went probably the first 4 rounds. He ends up going in the 6th round, I believe. I want to say the 6th round. But yeah, no, I think he's definitely underrated sign. He's an underrated draft pick here. And then we got Geno Stone, oh boy. Let's go, baby, let's go. Love that. Rock Yun-Sin going to the 49ers. I don't think Rock Yun-Sin's really that great. He was decent with the Ravens last year. He was good with the Raiders for his whole entire career. I'm not really too scared about him. Malik Washington going to Miami. I mean, now at this point, Miami has like 17 freaking million receivers, so he could be really good at the end of the day. I don't agree completely with this list. I will say I agree with, I guess he could be good. So 1, I don't think so. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess 5 out of 10 I agree with. Who I think could be really good and could be an overlooked addition in the end. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Peace.